Well, hello there. Aren't you some interesting fellows? I bet you're confused as to why you're in chairs sitting in a dark room staring at an out-of-focus shot of two strangers canoodling on their couch. Maybe you start to wonder why you would choose to stay here instead of getting up and leaving. Maybe it occurs to you how much is out of your control. Do you wonder what you would accomplish by standing up, leaving the room and never finding out this couple's story? Or do you simply wonder who that beefcake there is, and why he's feeling that girl up instead of feeling you up? Well, if you find yourself thinking more similarly to the latter, you might be like Jerry. Jerry is an odd fellow, a man of few words and fewer thoughts. Jerry goes through life lost, confused, and horny. That's why Jerry is a voyeur. Jerry spends his life watching others live out their happy tales, trying to ignore his own pathetically structured story arc. Jerry has no friends, no life, no talent, no ambition. Jerry's life is meaningless. Quiet down, Jerry. Quiet down. As you might have realized by now, this story is not the story of the happy couple on the couch, but for the sake of holding your interest, let me introduce them to you anyway. This is Anna. Anna is beautiful, smart, and funny. But Anna isn't like other girls. No, Anna just moved here from a different town. A town much different from this one. And Anna was bullied. Bullied by the popular kids at her new school. Every popular kid except for Stanley. Stanley is a hunk, a player, a stud. Some might even call him a ladies' man. Stanley is head quarterback, captain of his school's improv troupe, and a master chef. But even Stanley has his demons. Oh yes, does Stanley have his demons. You see, Stanley's father is an alcoholic, and Stanley's mother is often out prostituting herself on the streets for a dime and a smoke. So while Stanley might seem like he has it all, on the inside, Stanley is a broken man with broken thoughts. But, as I've said before, this story is not about Anna, and it's not about Stanley. And it's not about their brief yet passionate high school romance. No, this story is about Jerry. Boring, creepy voyeur, Jerry. Now why would that be, you ask? Why, when presented with a perfectly compact and accessible story about two attractive teenagers exploring their sexualities, would we focus on an old, dirty, smelly coot like Jerry? Who is the one making these decisions? Who decides that Jerry's story deserves to be told over someone else's? The writer? Or maybe the producer? Could it possibly be the director? Or is it you, the audience? Come to think of it, maybe it's me. The omnipotent third person, the voice of God, the knowing eye, the narrator. Yes, me, the narrator. It's nice to finally meet you, Jerry. Who am I? Oh, Jerry, you could never understand. Whoa there. Jerry. All right. If you insist, Jerry, I control your world. What? You don't believe me? All right. Watch this. Bet you didn't see that coming. How's that wall coming? You're a Trump supporter now. And why would that be? Because I decided that that's what you are. I decided that Jerry's story was worth telling because I decided that Jerry was the most interesting fellow in all the land. Now, why would that be? Let me take you back. You see that lad peering into the window, Jerry? That lad is you. I saw you and I thought, how could a man of such loose morals be so willing to put himself on display? And then it occurred to me, you wanted the limelight far more than either Stanley or Anna ever could. I mean, just look at you. Look at yourself, with your ridiculous facial expressions and purposefully unkempt appearance.
Hey,
Where did you come from?
don't you try to put words in my mouth.
You're not supposed to be in here.
All I wanted was to be in a cute little scene about my crush on Stanley.
What now?
I thought the agreement was that I would stand there and make funny faces while you talk about how hot I think Stanley is. Maybe throw in a joke or two, leading the audience to believe that I was into Anna, then pull the rug out from under them by revealing that I, Jerry Renee Fletcher Seinfeld, am a homosexual. Yep, that's right, a homosexual. And I was gonna fight you. Oh, yes, I was. I was gonna try my hardest to convince you that I was straight without even using my words. But then you decided to be a dick.
Jerry, this has all gone very far off the rails.
Oh, yeah? Well, why don't you wrap it up then?
I don't know where to go from
Well,
here.
then let me help you. Hey, you might be wondering why I've gathered you all here today. Well, it's to tell you all about Cameron. Cameron makes his living deciding other people's thoughts and feelings. Cameron is a dick. Cameron is the biggest dick of a person with the smallest dick of a penis. Cameron is the worst. Don't be like Cameron. Stanley, oh, where are you going? Oh, wait for me, Stanley. Oh, I want you to grab her. Oh, let me get in that beard. Oh, well, it looks like I got some better action to follow. Time for me to blow this joint. Enjoy making America great again, Cameron.